What's up, everybody? If you are just tuning in and you're unaware of what's going on, I am currently trying to put on a little bit of muscle pretty much without putting on, slim to no fat, and possibly lose a little bit of body fat at the same time. Now, I know that sounds kind of weird, and somebody who's been working out a while, it's highly, I don't want to say it's impossible, but we're gonna try. But for some of you guys who haven't been working out as long as I have, you can in fact put on muscle and lose fat at the same time, and that is what being toned is, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of you guys, you're like, oh, I just want to be toned and I don't want to put on any muscle. But what you fail to realize is that the muscle, I'll just say it like this so I can put it in layman's terms, the muscle will attack the fat. The muscle will increase the metabolism and it'll eat the fat. So the more muscle we put on, the leaner and the better we're gonna look. You ladies out there, you're not gonna look like a bodybuilder. I swear I've been trying to look like a bodybuilder for the past like 5, 6, 7 years and I still don't look like one. So, and I guarantee you're not training as hard as I am. So if I don't look like a bodybuilder, you're damn sure ain't gonna look like a bodybuilder. So I was debating on making 2 separate videos on this because I'm going to be talking about certain supplements that help you lose fat and a couple of supplements that help you build muscle, but I'm just going to blend them both together. So alright, first up on the list is Forskolin. I hope I'm saying this right. I'm taking it at 125 milligrams, and that is the recommended effective dose. And what Forskolin really does, it raises thyroid hormone levels and it increases testosterone. And when your testosterone is naturally increased, then that is going to help us burn fat. It's going to help us put on muscle. It's really just going to help us do everything we're trying to do. So this is one of the #1 supplements that I've read up on, and it's really good. Next up, we have L-carnitine at 3,000 milligrams. And this is the purest form, clinically tested, like I said. 3,000 to 5,000 milligrams is the recommended dose for what we're trying to do here, which is lose some body fat. And what L-carnitine does, it helps mobilize the fat cells. So what we want to do when we're burning fat, we want to take things that helps mobilize those fat cells into the bloodstream so it can be used for energy. It can be used for energy. And these are one of the supplements that'll do it. L-carnitine, just think about it as like a fat mobilizer. It helps move the fat around to be used for energy. So this is one of my #1s. Next, we are gonna take Arginine. Arginine at 3,000 milligrams, it's marketed as a sexual stamina supplement, but it actually just helps dilate the blood vessels, increase blood flow, lowers blood pressure, and you know I'm all about that, so why not? And let me see, flax oil. The reason why I'm taking 3,000 milligrams, it's at 1,000 milligrams, but I take 3 of them, so it comes out at 3,000 milligrams. The reason why I take flax oil instead of fish oil is because I have a severe fish allergy, and I'm just trying to play it safe. I used to take fish oil back in the day, but I'm just trying to play it safe, so I went with flaxseed, and that's how I get your omega-3s. And it's supposed to help you with joint support, cardiovascular support, all of that good stuff. That's CoQ10 at 300 milligrams. It, as you can see on the bottle, it helps with blood pressure, energy production and heart support. That's originally why I got it, to look out for my heart and stuff like that. And it also helps convert the food that you're eating into energy to be used. So that's what we're all about. So this supplement is definitely on my top 5. Probiotics. If you're trying to put on muscle, you're going to be eating lots of food, primarily protein. So what we want to do, we want to make sure we take a probiotic. And I got this from Walmart. It was like 18 bucks. You want to take a probiotic, which is healthy bacteria that helps your stomach digest, helps your body digest the food that you're eating. So I could be eating 200 grams of protein, but if I'm not digesting it, then it's not really doing too much good anyway. So I want to make sure that the food that I'm eating, my body is digesting the food and utilizing it the way that I need it to be utilized. So this will definitely help you out with that. Multivitamin from BJ's, pretty standard. It's a generic. You don't need anything crazy. Vitamins A all the way to Z, just to get that covered in. Instant coffee. People sleep on black coffee, man, and it has to be black. I got on black coffee because I started doing intermittent fasting, and I'll do another video on that later. But black coffee, only strictly black coffee, is another fat cell mobilizer. So with the coffee combined with the carnitine, these two alone, and the Forskolin. Matter of fact, these 3 alone, if you just took these 3, you got yourself a dope ass fat burner, because these 2 are movers, and this one will help loosen up that the fat cells, and these 2 are gonna help move it into the bloodstream so that you can lose that body fat. So I like the combo of these 3. Sometimes I like to switch it up with green tea, and I drink this sometimes. I don't even want to say every day, but it's just a way to get more caffeine and antioxidants, and it also helps mobilize fat cells. So if you don't want to do black coffee, I suggest green tea. It works just as good, and plus it's better for you. Next on the list is Macha Powder. This is marketed as a fertility supplement, but I take it because studies showed at 750 milligrams, or really twice a day at 750 milligrams, it's proven to lower estrogen, and estrogen is a fat storing hormone. Now, my ladies out there, this is safe for you to take, but I would do some of your own research and see if you would want to take this supplement. But for my guys, definitely, anyone who knows me knows that I'm always suppressing my estrogen, because I like to have a nice, lean, hard physique. And estrogen, really, when it's too high, it causes you to store body fat. You have low energy. You pretty much, you start to have female characteristics. So what we do, we try to take things naturally, natural supplements, to kind of sort of suppress the effects that estrogen has on the body. And it says that it will increase the testosterone, which is the body's #1 fat burner. So Macha Powder. And my #1 favorite supplement. I thought this was all hype. I thought this was all bullshit. I'm not sponsored by Isotori, or I have no connection to them whatsoever. So I'm just giving you the real deal, no bullshit. My opinion on this supplement: protein synthesis amplifier. Now, what protein synthesis is it's the rate at which your body converts, synthesizes protein. So if we're trying to grow or build new muscle tissue, we need to amplify protein synthesis. And another thing with this supplement, definitely decreases my soreness. Like, I used to get really crazy sore, now I'm just kind of sore. So it definitely increased my recovery time, which is number one because I train every single day. So if you're looking for a nice recovery supplement, this is number one. I take 2 scoops in the morning and 2 scoops at night. And now you'll notice there's no protein powders or branched chain amino acids. Now, I have nothing against branched chain amino acids. I love them, but I am doing intermittent fasting, which is another fat loss tool within itself. It helps you stay leaner. It helps you stay tight because you're strategically fasting and feeding. And I'll do another video on that later. But now the reason why I don't do the whole branched chain amino acids right now, or I stopped doing them right now, is because I like to train fasted, and I would have to take the branched chains during a fasted time, and I just don't want to do that because your body reads branched chain amino acids as a meal. So I want to stay fasted as long as I possibly can, and then if I have some branched chain amino acids, like after 14 hours, then that's when I'll implement the BCAAs and the calorie-free drinks and stuff like that. But I make sure I'm fasted at least a minimum 12 to 14 hours before I add any branched chain amino acids or any Powerade Zeros or any 0-calorie drinks, anything like that. So I want to make sure I get at least 12 hours fasted. But what else was I gonna say? No protein powder, because that's unnecessary. If you guys want to throw in protein powder to get extra calories or protein or something like that, you can. But me personally, I eat more than enough protein, and you guys, if you're following me on Facebook or you're in the Facebook group, I post what I'm eating and what I'm gonna be eating through this whole 2-month process. And if you add it up, man, we are gonna be getting so much protein, especially if you're doing this with me. We're gonna be getting more than enough protein, and we really don't need to overeat it. You see what I'm saying? Because when you overeat protein, your body just converts it into sugar, and then it spikes our insulin. Then we're going to be storing body fat, which is the exact opposite of what we're trying to do. So what we do, I don't want to say we keep protein low, we keep it at a medium level, like anywhere between 150 and 200. That's medium for me. And because I'm about 190, between 185 and 190 pounds. So getting 200 grams of protein for me, my size, is nothing. So just scale it down to whatever your weight is and your size. If you're trying to put on size, you already know we got to get that protein in. And if you guys are following along, thank you. It's going to be a wonderful journey, and at the end of the journey, I guarantee you're going to see results. And a lot of people have been asking me like, man, you're freaking crazy, why are you just giving this away? Because I believe in my product. I believe that my product is one of the best products out there. And you're asking, what is my product? My product is all up here. It's my methods and the way that I go about things, the way that I write my programs, the way that I write my meal plans. I honestly believe, I've done the research, and I honestly believe that it's definitely in the top 10 ways to do things. You see what I'm saying? And if you don't have that belief behind anything you're doing, then it's never going to work. But I honestly, truly believe that my product is one of the best products out there. And what do I have to lose from letting you try it for free, really, for 2 months? So that's why I'm doing this, because my product truly is the best. So if you guys are following along, and if you're not following along, please feel free to join in. You have nothing to lose. It doesn't cost anything. You're just pretty much following my workout program and my diet, doing it with me, getting the gains that I'm gonna get, and pretty much try to look the way that I'm gonna look, which is gonna be fucking awesome. Oh yeah, if you haven't already, I have a free ebook, man. I have a free ebook on the website, www.liveaesthetic.com. Go there. I wrote an ebook that teaches you how to diet for your body type. So all of this free information, if you're not taking advantage of this free information, when I start charging for it, don't look at me crazy. But right now, for a very limited time, for this 2 months, I'm letting you guys in to my little world for free, you feel me? So please, please, please take advantage of all this free information, man. I'm just giving it away. So take advantage. I'll see you guys later. Day 2's already posted in the Facebook group. Have a nice day.